SMCI has been showing a lot of strength within a longer term bullish trend since the early April early April spike. The stock hasn't looked back, and it's beating to retake previous highs. Equally trending continues to draw heavy attention as traders and investors position around key several catalysts that could fuel significant upside in the weeks ahead. The stock is currently pressing against a crucial $54 level, a price point the community is laser focused on. A confirmed breakout could trigger momentum buying and even a short squeeze, given the elevated short interest hovering around the stock. You know, we have the extrapolation here on its daily chart is indicating that it's going to hold the strength up till Wednesday, 30th of July, but it's not. There are no indications that it's going to break out towards those levels. We have a resistance of 58.07 on this daily chart for it to break through. However, the extrapolation is saying that it's going to have a distributive contraction. The question is, what can possibly justify, what can negate this extrapolation? There's a lot that can happen as we read through the piece below. We might find out there's a lot that can negate this, but the algos are calculating that there isn't really anything as such. But this is just an extrapolation. This is just an extrapolation. We have to find out and justify and find out what could be behind. Why are the algos, why are they projecting negativity for SMCI stock? I mean, is it just a case of volatility contraction, or just something fundamental that's have been sensed from all the chatter, all the information out there, all the news out there concerning the broader market, not just the company. So on the 14th of July, that was just 2 weeks ago. Yeah, SMCI traded 62 million shares, well above its typical daily range of between 38 to 40 million shares. While higher volumes alone doesn't guarantee a move, it indicates that big money is positioning for what could be a meaningful run. So, what are the potential catalysts? Meta's data center expansion. Meta recently announced plans to significantly expand its US data center footprint. This is no small development for SMCI, known for liquid cooling and server infrastructure solutions, as these next gen facilities will require advanced energy efficient cooling to handle massive AI workloads. AI infrastructure push. Donald Trump's new $70 billion AI infrastructure bill, another bullish macro tailwind, by funding domestic AI data centers and incentivizing onshoring. This initiative could unlock fresh demand for SMCI's high performance server solutions, especially at a time when companies want to localize critical tech assets. Community sentiment and broader correlation. Discussions on X, stock tweets, and Reddit shows traders linking SMCI's price action to other big AI names like Nvidia and AMD. Many are speculating that any upbeat earnings pre-announcement or surprise partnership news could light a fire under the stock and push it past the technical barriers. Meanwhile, conditions such as bond yields and Fed guidance remain in focus as broader market sentiment continues to shape the appetite for high growth tech stocks. Okay, so what's next? Key levels to watch: the $54 breakout. Um, Indeed, also $58 as well, but not just $58. There's also probably 50, 65 or thereabouts. So a couple of barriers that the stock is really facing. So a stronger move above it with volume could unleash momentum traders and squeeze out shorts. Upcoming earnings and earnings beat or bullish guidance could be the next catalyst to watch for. Possible partnerships. Rumors are swirling about SMCI securing a new AI focused supply deal. Securing new AI focused supply deals, any confirmation could spark another wave of buying. So we saw recently that which other company was that ordered a couple of Nvidia Nvidia GPUs. We covered that already. You have a look, you will find them here. So bottom line, with massive AI tailwinds, major players expanding US data centers, and supportive government policy, Supermicro is perfectly positioned to ride the next wave of AI infrastructure spending. For now, the stock's technical setup and heightened volume suggest traders are gearing up for a potentially explosive move or eyes on the resistance line. Yeah, so that's what we're looking at right now. So it's those upper projections we have there, especially on this daily chart. We have 58.07, 65.33, 69.82. Let's see what the price pressure momentums are indicating there. Everything is positive. Everything is positive. Everything is in trend mode, but not superly in very strong trend modes. They are all in trend mode. You can see that 1.04 is the trend mode, zero point 0.7 trend mode, and there are no negative derivatives, indicating that at least if you come by Tuesday, the 29th of July, you might find SMCI still trading above all of its moving averages. It is a decent chance that that will be the case. Yeah, there's a good decent chance that will be the case. So we're talking about the 10, 21, 40, and 50 moving average, 200 period moving average, 200-day moving averages. There's a good chance it will still be trading above those moving averages by Tuesday, the 29th of July. So let's have a look at the 4 hour chart and see what we have. Extrapolation is okay. This is counter to what we have there on the daily chart, but the daily chart also prints closing prices. So the stock can close negatively, it can close down negative, or whatever the case may be at the end of every session. But in the post market session, something else could pan out. You know, I know I'm pushing it by such an analogies. If there is a disparity in the extrapolation of the 4 hour chart and what we have on the daily chart, sometimes it's never really you really can't justify we can really can't justify that. You just have to leave it as what it is, a disparity or divergence. So here it looks like we have a divergence. Higher prices are expected to remain in place up till Friday, the 1st of August. This is in contrast to what we have on the daily chart. So let's see now, and by that we are looking at prices way beyond. I think way beyond probably $60 or thereabout. See what extrapolation is saying up there. Okay, I'll try and see if I can contract and see where how high it goes. Here we have upper projections 54. It's a down projections 54.06, 56.05, 57.25. Nothing really ambitious. So the Fibonacci projections are not that ambitious. They have not been ambitious of late. However, the extrapolation of the price, the 3-day moving average, is a lot bolder and a lot more ambitious. In terms of buying pressure, everything is strongly bullish. Not everything. Some derivatives are negative. Derivatives are negative, but indicating that the buying pressure has lost some of its edge. However, we're not seeing that the algos are. It hasn't swayed the extrapolation of the 3 period moving average. This is the extrapolation of the 3 period moving average. So it hasn't this dampened buying pressure hasn't fed into that extrapolation. It hasn't dented the bullish stance on it. So I'm going to see if I can try and see how high that extrapolation has gone. Let's see. I'm going to remove these indicators. I really doubt if I'm going to see. Yeah, I doubt. I really hoped I could see what the extrapolation is saying, because you can see just up there. Let's see if I can minimize. Okay, let's see. I have it here. Let's see. We have here, yeah, okay. So it's not that high as such, just 58.76. So you can see there's a couple of resistances here. We have 55.9 to 57.39. We have this as well, 57, so $58. Yeah, it may well do that. Yeah, it's I can see why it's also a critical point. As a matter of fact, the resistance is from $54 all the way towards 50, approximately $58. Indeed, there are also higher projections that could derail it. Here we have 60.01, 62.34. These are upper projections, as a matter of fact, and also targets as well. So let's see how things go with SMCI, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.